So,
I think the only case in point is travel, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure they have a process for that. I mean, that at the end of the day, we're here to sell software. So if we do that in a reasonable way, I think we're reasonable.
Yeah.
So are we having one-to-ones with you today, Matt, or is it? No,
I'm here all day, all evening, all night if you want to, or we can do it over the phone later on as well. So I'm open to it.
So do we book time with you, or how do we?
You have already a schedule.
So I think
each for the rest of the day.
If there is anyone traveling having a hard deadline, we should probably prioritize those.
I think the last train is 10 p.m. or something, and it's not staying up.
I
mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to ask.
Yeah.
So
I'm leaving 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So okay, tomorrow is hard.
I'll see you at Heathrow.
But I'm here. Or we do it over the phone later. It's up to you.
I think it might be worthwhile with the BDMs because they're probably the ones going through the biggest transition.
Yeah.
So maybe to make sure we get those guys first.
And I think those you are traveling as well, right?
Yeah, I travel tomorrow, so
okay.
Before 6 p.m.
Okay.
So it's already 12 now.
Yeah.
So it's like as a dev, I have some questions, but not urgent, so I can wait. So I think
So why not put a paper up on the wall, and then you just put 20-minute windows, half-an-hour windows. Put half an hour, then we can only do 10, 12, but fine. Assuming Matt's doesn't get a break.
So I'm good so far. Any comments? Negative, positive feedback? I'm open to criticism as well.
I think from the development side, it'd be very interesting to see how we can amalgamate with the wider VI family and if there's going to be cross-fertilization and cross-pollination between what's under John's silo and the wider things that are going on. You're talking about there are written documents for development processes and things like that, and not only taking, let's say, our good business practices and trying to influence VI and you going outwards, but how that can be brought across from, allow VI to influence the potentially chaotic and very interrupt-driven development process we have at the moment. So that might be, in terms of things going forward in the future, feedback, that would be very interesting to see how that works.
So Anja, I think you brought up a good point. You should have a nice invitation from the Birmingham office. This is another good point. I think it's fair, at least, that you're informed of how it works. Maybe Hans Kveke, for example, can give you an overview how it works at VI. I'm a little bit careful. This is John's area.
Yeah.
And he's done it his way a very long time. I respect that. But I think we can easily enable at least that you're informed how it works at VI.
So we can be either really sad or really happy.
I think it's the best of the world. Yeah, but I think that's fair. I'm not saying that you should. It's a good thing for you if you do some connections with VI. I'm not saying that.
But
even though it would be, but
I mean, John's open-minded. Like,
I'm not saying there was a request for good or bad thoughts, and I just shared it. I shared it. What to me was a good thought,
and I'm sure he's open to improvements. And so far, as long as I work with him, he's like, Matt, you have to say something. We have to be able to improve this. Otherwise, you're useless. What are you doing?
That sounds like John.
That's John. Why are you standing in my office? Do you have something to say or get out? So, and he knows that.
I guess the work we did with Simona it could have been. I know it was pretty easy to collaborate with them. But it would have been nice to have some kind of shared repository that we could, because instead we got to use GitHub.
I think those things will come.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we set up GitHub already, right?
Yeah.
Are you involved in that with VI?
No, not with VI.
So we have a few users in Rhode Island with GitHub together with VI.
Okay.
So, and I think James set up some things in the cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can also do it on the server. But it also, as soon as we have real migration of the domains, we can also work much more closer.
Sure.
With better performance as well. But I think it's interesting to see, and also, for example, we will have somehow not a project, but every quarter at VI we have a group of people from each product line just discussing about like continuous integration, how we do that in development. And we will invite also James and Eric to these meetings, and they will share in the DevOps community what they're doing, and VI will share what they're doing and so on. So everyone is looking for improvements, including John. So I think everyone is open to suggestions and so on. And fair enough, of course, you should be introduced to how they do it at VI. However, they also do it differently in different product lines.
Sure.
But for P&D at least.
Yeah.
So I think this is a very good topic as well. Just remember that. Mihal? Okay. I hope I answered his question.
Was
Ingo.
Was it Ingo? Okay.
I think he's gone as well by the sound of things.
Ingo's here. I'm happy. Thanks.
Hey. Did I answer your question about credit cards? And
Sure. Thanks.
I mean, it was not the answer, but
The most practical solution.
Well, we will be at Vector Informatik next week at the Vector Technology days. I guess that someone will probably talk to us.
Okay.
so who will be there? You, Sissel, Jürgen, or?
Yes. And
Winnie?
I'm pretty sure Hans Quecke will also be there. Winnie, will you be there? I think one day, yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, I will be there too.
Okay, because then you can also talk to Ronald.
Yes, this would be great.
Yes, so I will inform him after this meeting.
Cool.
Okay.
I have a general question about visiting together BI and Vector Software customers. Is something left to local initiative? There is any general suggestion, general rule to be introduced to BI customers and vice versa?
No, just find out who's. So if you have a lead for an account coming in from the web, for example, and it says Bosch Italy, you have never been there before, and then I would suggest you would just call these guys, call up Marco. Marco, hey, I have a lead here, a request from a customer. It's Bosch Italy. Can you help me? Can you give me the background of this customer? What kind of business have you done? What kind of agreements are in place? What kind of discounts are in place? Which are your contacts? Do you have a purchasing partner? Because when you go to the meeting, you can say, yes, we are already doing business with you, and this is the volume, and these are the products, and you might even bring your colleague from the IT, which has a personal relationship with purchasing or engineering manager or an engineering lead or whatever.
What about proactive? Marco, I would like to visit this customer of yours.
I would encourage that. So at least before you do it, I would encourage you to contact.
Yes, of course.
If you have decided or are invited by a customer, please, Max, can you come? Sure. Then you might inform also the VIT team. Okay, I'm going there. Just an email. And then they can decide whether they are interested or not.